Today we're trying float therapy. In today's day and age, we're surrounded by constant noise. We're listening to music while we shower, while we exercise. We're always watching TV. We're on TikTok, just doom scrolling. I was going through Ryan Trahan's old videos and he did float therapy like years back. I kind of wanted to recreate that. And I know this isn't a jeeping video. I know. Float therapy was first studied in the 1950s by a guy named Lilly. This was during the Cold War, during like the psychological arms race where they were focused on like the power of the brain and trying to harness that. So Lilly left the National Institute of Mental Health. He went on to do his own research focusing on how an individual could gain control over their own thoughts and actions. He was also known for putting LSD in the water to have a mind-altering experience. There's proven scientific research that shows how float tanks can reduce pain, anxiety, chronic stress, high blood pressure, depression, sleep difficulties, and irritability.
Ricardo Gil da Costa developed the technology that measured my brain activity.
This is the point when you turn off your lights. This is your brain relaxing.
This is your tank. It's 150 gallons of water, right at 10 inches or so. There's 1,000 pounds of epsom salt in there, so there's really no way not to float.
Sensory deprivation tank. It blocks out all the external distractions that bombard our souls.
To get the full experience, I wanted to do 20 minutes with no gravity and no light, and 20 with no gravity, no light, and no sound. I think they have stars. As I started to float in the salt water, I realized that turning my brain off was apparently the hardest part about this whole experience.
This is kind of relaxing, but it's so hard to turn off my brain. I have to stop thinking. Starting now. Hey, it worked! Oh no, that's thinking.
I also had a hard time with the salt water getting into my ears, which was really uncomfortable. But I wanted to stay committed to the bit, you know, like they have earplugs for you to use, but I wanted to save that for the last 20 minutes. So entering into phase 2, I turned the lights off, but to be completely honest, I kept the stars on just because I was worried I was going to get claustrophobic, but it was actually okay. After the first 25 minutes or so, and especially having the lights off, I did notice my brain starting to relax a little bit more, which turned out to be a way more enjoyable experience for me. And it turns out with the research, this is when the brain is supposed to relax. Also, can we talk about how I straight up look like the Grudge right here? Like, come on now. Say goodbye. Oh, little buddy. Okay, the light and sound. With total sensory deprivation, I definitely felt more in sync with my body. Like I felt more relaxed. I was paying attention to more how I felt. It's like that dead man's pose in yoga. You know, when they start to wake you up out of that pose. Fingers and clear toes. It's like you're in a trance like that. I like this much better. Honestly, I just don't want to shoot my ears. And of course, in the last 5 seconds of my float relaxation therapy, I did the one thing I'm not supposed to do, which is get salt water into my eyes. So on top of the float therapy, I signed up for a detoxification sauna experience. We're in the sauna now. It's infrared. And I think you can play your own music. Let me see if I can do that. I tried to play the most on-theme song I could that was very relaxing, of course. They had these graphics up on the screen, which I didn't really understand, but I was trusting the process. I'm roasting, and I'm getting all the crap out of my body, apparently, so I'm gonna sweat all of this stuff out. My question is, do you have to lay like completely flat or like sit completely still for it to like detox your whole body? Am I not getting the full detox benefit? I need to know these things. Other than that, it feels great. It's not too hot. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. You sit up and all the blood just... It's fine. I'm fine. So all in all, I had a great experience. It's a scary and overwhelming world that we live in right now, and I totally recommend this to anybody who just wants to get away, but I did feel more relaxed and at peace with myself. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!